Chocolate and zucchini are not two things you normally see go together, but I'm going to show you some really delicious chocolate and zucchini muffins that my kids love. Now, I'm going to start with my dry ingredients in a bowl. So I've got some flour, some plain flour here, which is going to go in. And this recipe is so easy because you literally do the dry stuff, then you do the wet stuff, then you mix them together. Cocoa powder goes in, and then some baking powder and baking soda. Easy, and we're going to mix that together. Let's put that aside and move to the wet stuff. 2 eggs, good source of protein, so you're getting more goodness in. Some milk. Some honey goes in. Now, just a little, I have to be Preeya the doctor here. If you've got kids who are under 1 year of age, don't use the honey, use a different sweetener, or you might use extra banana because kids under 1 shouldn't be having honey, even if it's cooked. And then I'm going to use some avocado oil. Now, the avocado oil is a wonderful way to get some moisture into this, and it's also a really nice source of fat, so it's a healthy fat. So I'm using this because it adds a beautiful flavour, beautiful colour to it as well, so it's a nice one to use in this recipe. Beautiful. Now we're going to mix all that together. Same whisk comes over here. Now for this recipe, I use zucchini. Zucchini is such a nice way to add veggies into the diet. I use them in basically everything because they don't take over the flavour of anything. But that goes in there, adds a huge veggie hit to the meal. And then I add some banana for some sweetness. Now that's a beautiful way to add natural sweetness, and if you're cooking this for kids under 1, I would use the banana and use really, really ripe ones to get that real sweetness through. Maybe use 2. And now we add some chocolate, so it's all going to be okay. So the cocoa powder goes in here. Look at how easy this is. And this is when we stir through. So we'll just mix that through, and now I'm just going to move to a spatula because it's going to be much easier to mix. Look at all the goodness. The kids wouldn't even know there's zucchini in there. But guess what? You give them one of these muffins and they're getting some veggies in. Win-win. Some walnuts and some chocolate chips are going in. I'm using dark chocolate. You can use whatever you like. A lot of people don't realise that the majority of Australian children don't get in the necessary serves of veg. So if you're struggling, you don't want to hide all the veggies, but things like this can help. Everything helps because we know getting fruit and veggies into kids isn't always easy, so a recipe like this might be your friend. Beautifully stirred, rainbows are hidden, and now we put this in the tray. I've got it pre-oiled with some avocado oil so it doesn't all stick. I'm going to chuck it in the oven for 20 minutes on 180 degrees, and then we're ready to eat. These are done. How easy was that? And they should come out of here really quite easily because we've pre-oiled this muffin tray. Beautiful. Look at that. Chocolate and zucchini muffins. You didn't think it could be done, Preeya. What are you doing with the chocolate and the zucchini? But I promise you those are delicious, and if you've got kids around, they're going to adore them.